All right, hello everybody. This video is for people who were in class. I want to show you how you can use this website here in the middle, the freelogodesign.org. That's how I created this image on the side. Again, you'll see it's nothing fancy, but for our purposes, it gets the job done, and I think it really helps solidify the ideas that you're trying to have. So when you click the link, and I don't know if this works on your phone, I haven't tried. I think you might have a little trouble, would be my guess, but it should be fine on your Chromebook. So I'm going to stick with my example, and it kind of takes you through the process. If I start right here, if I put educators for equal education, and you can see with these examples they gave, it already changed the wording for two of these. So let me get rid of that, and you can see again, right, how the one with the chicken here and the one with the anchor, both say just company name. But when I put in my words, it already started to change it. Now, this one, you don't have to fill this out, but since my topic is related to education, I think that makes a lot of sense for me to click this. If you're doing one that's about climate change, you might pick this one or whatever it is that you're doing. So I'm going to pick this, and I'm going to hit Get Started. And you'll see that it's loaded up 4 pages of options for me. And so again, I can click through this and see what some more of them look like. And if you're going to go with one of the templates they give you, I'll show you how you don't have to use one of these templates in a second. But if you're going to go with one of the templates that they've given you, you want to think about perhaps what fits best either with the theme of your idea. So for me, that might be this book or the owl. They're both symbols of knowledge and education. Or what caught my eye was actually on this page. Where'd it go? It was just there. Oh, excuse me. Page 2. I clicked page 3 by accident. Is this one with the puzzle pieces. So I'm going to click this and use this one. So I click it. Now you see the box around it, and I'll hit add. And the reason why I selected this related to equal education is because it's 4 equally sized pieces and they're being connected. And I think that's kind of the idea that I have, is students in different areas and districts being connected through education and having equal access to it. Now I can play around with this a little bit. If I click the green puzzle piece, you'll see it come up on the right. You have the ability to, change the color. Okay, so if I want to make it, let's say purple, now it's purple. I'm gonna hit select, and once you change the color, now let's say if I want to change the green one again, it puts the recent colors you've used right here, so I don't have to try to guess which one that I used. All right, so now if I make this purple and this orange color, and I want to change the font because the green doesn't match anymore, if I highlight this, again, I can go down a color, make it purple. I can change the font style as well if I don't like what was given to me. So even though I selected a preset logo, I still have a lot of options to change things. And again, I'm not looking for you guys to create the greatest logo of all time. It's a limited program. It's just something straightforward and easy for you to do. Up at the top, you can add things. All right. So let's say I don't really like this soccer ball. I don't think it fits for what I'm doing. So I can highlight it. I just pressed delete, and I'm going to hit yes. But now I have an empty piece. I don't want that. So if I add an icon, I'll look for a book. That would seem to make sense here. All right. Here's some options. So I'll just pick, let's just go with this one, I guess. And I'll hit add. Now this is where it gets a little weird. You have to make sure you're hovering right over it, and you'll see the box now with the touch points surrounding it. So I can click it, and I can drag it over, and I can resize it. And then, now this doesn't really match because the other ones are in white. I can go to color and I can make it white and save, and now it blends in very nicely. Okay, if you're having any trouble clicking on these icons, sometimes if you, so let's say with this puzzle piece, you see on the right here where it says layer, if I actually, let me right click, I'm going to right click on this. Here's the layer symbols, and it lets me move it either to the front or the back. See where this one says move to the front? So if I'm unable to like click on something, I just want to send it to the back, and then I'll have no trouble clicking on the book. That's just something I came up against a couple times. All right. Now, real quick, if you wanted to make your own logo, because the one that you saw in the directions I had made. So I'm going to delete the whole thing. And again, you don't have to delete the entire thing, just certain elements of it if you wanted. And I'll find an icon. So again, I searched for book. I picked this one. I added it. Okay, made it a little bit bigger. And then all I did was I hit duplicate to get a second one. Although sometimes it gives you an extra one, so I got to delete one of those. Put it on top. I flipped it, and again, this is what I mean. It's not the greatest program because I don't really like how the edge of that book goes through the other one, but it's, you know, it's what you get, what you pay for. I flipped it. That's on the tools on the right in the other direction, and then that's just how I created it. If you want, right now, obviously the background is white. If I wanted to make it a different color, well, that's not going to work because the textbooks are black. So let's just make it like a yellow. You could do that as well. So it's really up to you. All right. Then once you're done, up here at the right, you click save. Make sure you're right here in the middle on the free version. I don't want you spending any money on this. Right here in the free version, right in the middle, click the blue button that says download. You'll enter your name and give them your school email address and hit OK. And as you see, it says it will send you this logo. And once it sends you that logo, okay, you can just go back to here. You can come back to here, and or once you get the email, and I don't know why it froze. I had to pause the video so I could pull up this email, and it froze my webcam, so that's kind of weird, but it's fine. Once you get the email, you'll hit download. Okay, it'll take you back to this website, and you can see on the bottom left is where it downloaded for me. And then all I would do is go to, you guys are going to use the template worksheet right here. All right, so then on here, you'll go in the logo box, insert, image, upload. And this is the one that I just downloaded again. Double click it, and there it is. It's all set. If it comes out a little smaller than you'd like, you can resize it. It'll get pixelated because it's not a very big size. Just because, like I said, it's the free version. But it's just to give me an idea. And I think it's a fun little thing that we can do with this, chance to be creative. So that's that. If you have any more questions on how to create that, don't hesitate and shoot me an email, and I will help you through using that website. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.